Hey, Kaylee! Your anniversary is coming up soon. Ha 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 ha! It's gonna be awesome! It's still so sad we lost her. What's so funny? Why are you laughing? It's been a year already. I think that it is better to be happy than mopey and sad. It's my way of being kind. It doesn't seem kind to me. Are you making fun of me? Stop being paranoid. I'm not making fun of you. Are you okay? It definitely feels like you're making fun of me. I'm trying to make it a lighter topic. I mean, you lost your child and divorced your husband because of it. You've had a tough time. It's sad. So what are you on about? What do you actually want? I can't understand the whole anniversary angle. Like you said, there's nothing pretty about what happened. I was thinking we could do something to celebrate. Celebrate? What do you mean? I thought maybe we could do something for Sasha's anniversary. That's why I reached out to you. Do you have any ideas? Do you even realize what you're saying? How could you ask me to celebrate my daughter's death? Well, just being sad all the time isn't helpful. Your child would probably prefer it this way. It's a good idea, right? What does Colin think about this? He's totally on board. He even thanked me for thinking about a sister like this. Elite business people really get it. They celebrate death. You guys are seriously messed up. I can't understand you at all. You're the one who's messed up. Rejecting people's kindness and acting all bitter? What kind of upbringing did you have? I don't need to hear that from you. I was raised by a great dad who runs a top company. I'm pretty accomplished myself. Really? I think your dad would be disappointed if he knew about this. He and I have a deep connection, so there's no way he'd be disappointed. Honestly, it's probably a good thing your kid didn't grow up with you as a mom. Who knows what kind of adult she'd have turned into? Not like we can ever know now, though, right? You evil bitch. Anyway, think about the anniversary celebration. I'll help with the decorations and stuff. Hey, Kaylee. I just had a great idea. Tomorrow's your kid's anniversary. And it's close to my due date. So I'm thinking of scheduling a C-section to have my baby on that date. Isn't that a brilliant idea? Are you serious? Of course. I'm always serious. I thought overlapping my daughter's birthday with the anniversary might help you move past the sadness. That's ridiculous. If she happened to be born on that day, fine. But planning it like this makes no sense. You really don't understand kindness, do you? I'm suggesting this for your sake. How is this for my sake? You just want to mess with me. Say what you want, but I've decided. I'm having my C-section on your daughter's anniversary. How does it feel to say congrats on the day your daughter died? Haha. I will never forgive you. Wow, so scary.
Why are you so mad? She's doing it for you, you know.
You're crazy too. It's obvious she's mocking me.
It's none of my business. Don't drag me into this.
Your wife is harassing me. Don't you think you should do something about it?
There's nothing to fix. It's fine if she has the baby tomorrow. Let's focus on the new life instead of past tragedies.
How can you talk about my child like that?
There's no point in staying sad forever. Plus, we've got to work together, and she wants you to move on and focus on that.
You just want a loan from me, right? I'm shocked you still expect a loan after all this.
What? Are you planning to back out?
After how you've treated me, I don't feel like giving the loan anymore. You only care about yourself. I'm disappointed.
Are you kidding me? Work and personal stuff are separate. I've been moving forward with the business assuming you'd fund it. Don't screw me over now.
I didn't say I'd cancel it yet, but with her around, I don't want to deal with you guys at all. In work or personal life. You're both just negative for me.
You're being ridiculous. Are you telling me to divorce her? That's impossible.
Why is it impossible? Give me a reason.
I'm independent thanks to her dad's support. Divorcing her would betray his trust and mess up my situation. Please understand, I don't want any trouble.
So you want me to ignore her behavior just to keep your father-in-law happy?
It's not that bad. Sure, she can be mean, but you're an adult. Just don't engage with her.
You're calling me immature? You rely on others for everything and do nothing yourself. I'm done.
Hey, wait. Think this through calmly.
I am calm. The more I think about it, the less reason I have to help you.
Come on, don't be ridiculous.
Hey, what's this about canceling the loan for Colin's company? Of course. You insulted me and my precious daughter. I told you I'd never forgive that. What? Did you think that I was only joking? We didn't insult you. I made suggestions thinking they'd help you. Don't play dumb. You clearly insulted me. I'm done with you and your husband. No more business. No more family ties. We're done. You're so immature. Work and personal life should be separate. Colin said the same thing, but I disagree. He's the one who's been relying on family favors for help. Family favors? What do you mean? Exactly what it sounds like. He got his start with your dad's help, and still relies on him. Now he's turning to me because things aren't going well. You think you're so smart. My dad has a lot of power. Canceling the loan means you're making an enemy of him. Are you ready for that? Making an enemy of him? That's not true. I talked to your dad last night. What? What do you mean? I showed him the screenshots of the messages you sent me. He was furious with you. What the hell? Why did you do that? Why? I thought it was the right thing to do. Isn't that what you said before? So, what did my dad say? Like I said, he was furious. He's cutting off support for your brother's company and cutting ties with both of you. Both of us? I can't understand why, though. I guess you aren't that sharp. My dad would never cut ties with me. You're lying. I'm not lying. You said things to me that made your dad want to cut ties with you. If you can't see that, then that's really scary. This is ridiculous. You insulted a life and someone's dignity. It's not ridiculous at all. What's ridiculous is the fact that you can't understand. It's really simple. And actually, you were getting off easy, I believe. Are you planning to do anything else? I haven't done anything yet. It's my right to cancel the loan and talk to your dad. Payback is just getting started. Don't mess with me. I'm calling my dad and getting to the bottom of this. I'll prove you're bluffing. Go ahead, be my guest. Hey, my dad just told me to start packing. What the hell? Yes, because you're living in a house that's in my name. What? I never heard that. He was living there alone before we got married, and then I moved in. This has nothing to do with you. Actually, it does. That house was our family home. When I bought my parents a condo, the house was transferred to me. My brother has no rights to it. I was just letting him stay there. What? Is that true? He never told me any of this. He probably wanted to look good in front of you. Pretending it was his house would also fool your dad. But that's besides the point. It's my house, so you need to move out.
What's going on?
I talked to my father. He has sided with your sister. He said we both have to move out immediately.
What? Seriously? But why me too? Is he mad at me as well?
What do you mean by that?
This all started because you messed with my sister. I didn't do anything wrong.
You agreed with the C-section plan. You said your sister needed to be put in her place.
I never said that. Do you have proof?
When we talked the other day, you said it.
Show me the proof. I was against it, making her kid's death anniversary and our baby's birth on the same day. No way.
How cowardly can you get? Trying to get on my dad's good side?
I'm just saying what's right. If you think I was part of the harassment, show me proof.
You're the worst.
You just had to make things worse. You showed our messages to my dad?
You were trying to avoid responsibility. It wasn't right to put all the blame on your wife.
But I wasn't on board with it. That's the truth. Sure, I didn't stop her, and that was wrong.
Our dad's also mad about how you treated me. There's no getting out of this. I don't believe you weren't on board with it.
It's true. If you cancel the loan and my dad cuts me off, I'm done for.
That's your own fault. You're a pathetic person.
We're family by blood. I'll reflect and apologize to you. Just give me one more chance.
Why don't you think about how you're going to live from now on? No point in dwelling on the past. Those are your own words to me. I was wrong. I was jealous and acted immaturely. I won't accept your apology. It's too late. Please, just hear me out. I've been through a lot too, stuck between my dad and my husband. That doesn't justify insulting someone. You were probably just mad that your dad was helping me and not giving you as much attention. I worked so hard to help my dad with his business, but it was always helping you instead. You never even tried to get a job. You were just living off your dad. You were sucking up to him for pocket money. It's always been pathetic to me. Same with my brother. You're talking all high and mighty. You're just holed up at home working, aren't you? I run an online shop, just so you know. And let me tell you, it's doing way better than my brother's company, which needs financial aid. I couldn't care less about him. I've decided to divorce him. Is that so? You two are a perfect match, though. You've got quite the mouth on you. I wonder what my dad would think if he heard you talking like that. I wonder too. I'll ask him since he's here. Huh? He's not too pleased, but he agrees that you two are both losers. Hold on a sec. What do you mean he's here? It's not just your dad here. We're having a family discussion with a few relatives right now. Huh? What's this discussion about? So I've informed the family about what happened. Everyone says they're cutting ties with you two. Makes sense, right? Everyone? Yep, they're discussing what to do with the house after you two leave. We're thinking of handing it over to your dad's company and using it for some business ventures. There are other things to talk about too. Hold up! If I lose my husband and my home and get cut off from my family, how am I supposed to live? I don't know. You're an adult. Figure it out. Please, let me talk to my dad. If I sincerely apologize, he'll forgive me, I'm sure. First of all, that's a flawed idea. Shouldn't you be apologizing to me and my child? You just want forgiveness, not to actually apologize, right? Of course, I feel bad for you guys too. I genuinely apologize. I'm sorry. I already said I won't accept your apology. What's so funny? What's wrong with you? It's better to laugh than cry, don't you think? This is my way of being kind. They were permanently estranged from the family. With no home to go to, they were left homeless. But since she was in her last month of pregnancy, her father-in-law had to take her to the hospital. A few days later, the child was born safely, taken in by her father-in-law. She seemed to have misunderstood that she was forgiven, but he hadn't changed his mind. He expelled her immediately and completely cut off all contact. He left no chance for reconciliation. Her brother's company went bankrupt, of course. He failed in his business ventures and ended up with huge debts. Even she, who had cooperated with him to make money, was burdened with debt. The two of them were in a desperate situation, and it's unclear where they are or what they're doing now. Rumor has it they're being forced into harsh physical labor by loan sharks. Her child is being raised by her grandparents and is now 3 years old. I cherish the child as if they were my own. Sometimes I get lonely thinking about my own child, but I'm happy to have someone else to love.